the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel, for the machine is immortal.
Hello and welcome back to another episode. We are doing something, I'm sure of it. Alright, let's see where we left off. I know we had, this mission's getting kind of close. These aren't even remotely close. Kinda on Blackguard's raid. So we're making progress. Now, where are we currently? We're at the Reaper HQ, that's where we are. I don't think we have anyone really injured. I think we have like one person, if I'm not mistaken. Let me do a quick double check. Yeah, we have one person lightly wounded for 4 days, but I think you'll be okay. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and scan with the Reapers. So, what was kind of exciting for me today was that also I would love to take that. Do we have a team? Yeah, what was kind of exciting is I made chicken fried steak, but I made it with by cooking it in oil, and I almost never fry things ever, so that was kind of exciting. Also, no, we have no squad, so that's gonna be a negative. But yeah, so I think it went pretty well. I didn't kill myself by spilling oil on my body, so I think it went pretty well, all things considered. Also, I think I want to boost these guys right now and see if we can't yeah, so I want to boost that, then come do this liberation mission, especially if I can click on it. Yep. Add. Sure, we'll say it's worth it.
Move to infiltrate the network tower. Locate the access point and hack in to seize the broadcast signal.
Alright, we have a bit of an unorthodox team, but I think we can make something happen here.
Hostile pilot detected.
Alright, so we do see some guys already. Can we scoot forward? I think we can. Okay, yeah, we can. You can go hop behind full cover. You up to here. You have poopy aim, so I guess just move forward. And then you up to here. And then I think we're just gonna chill. You can't do anything, so. So there's 2 pods over here.
Hostile pilot detected. Shotgun on target.
Okay, where are you guys going off to? I think I want you to take the first shot. So you should be able to kill this guy. Do we want a rapid target? I don't think so. Come on, 85%. We got this. Hey, was that a kill? No. We left him at 1 health. And we got a miss. Cool. Love to see it. Oh, we get another Overwatch. Bro forgot to shoot. Oh, it's we missed and we got revealed because. Okay. All right. Already off to a fantastic start. Leaving a target at 1 health and then. Okay, well, how are we gonna hit this guy? Oh, that's not who I'm trying to select. You could just... Honestly, I don't think we're gonna hit this guy. Cause yeah, you know what will hit you though? Guaranteed damage. So get pranked, idiot. Say I'm not playing with your infinite defense stat. Alright, with him dead, we should be able to deal with the rest of these guys pretty easily. Alright, big damage. Wow.
Enemy target eliminated. Need to reload.
Let's keep you in stealth for the time being. I don't really want to fire our main weapon, but whatever. And we grazed. Well, looks like we're breaking concealment. Hopefully we can reconceal before the next pod shows up.
Warning. Multiple enemy pilots attacking.
Okay, we did. I kind of want to deal with these guys. But I also kind of want to figure out where Mox is going to land first. Let's kind of scoot up just a wee bit. Yeah, honestly, let's just Overwatch. I want to figure out where Mox is landing before we start engaging. These tiny maps are really good at having like 7 pods activated at once, so I don't want to push up if Mox is just about to land. How far away are they? They're kind of far away, I think. Ooh, and they landed directly on top of another pod. Okay, well, hopefully this pod closest to us will walk into us and we'll get some Overwatch shots. Not quite. Any chance we could get a Claymore right here? Alright, yeah, let's definitely throw out one of these. Is there any way we can capitalize on that with like an explosive of some kind? I don't think this team has one. So if we are going to deal damage to it, we're going to have to shoot it. Which means it's probably going to be you to do it. Which is unfortunate because you're... Actually, you should have relocation, so I think it'll be fine. Alright, some good shred. Alright, so yeah, they're pushing us, which is actually good. Wow. Your aim, on the other hand. Significantly less so. Alright, let's just shoot at whatever you have a good shot at. That's a kill, right? You didn't leave 2 targets at 1 health? No, you left. Okay. Yeah, sure, buddy. You can't dash, and your aim is abysmal. Alright, let's honestly just spray here. We missed. Almost anything of value. Well, I was really hoping we'd at least hit him, but we're fine. It's fine. Alright, you need to hit the target that has the most health. There's no way. That was... There's no way. There's no way we just missed a 94% chance to hit. Oh, we're gonna end up in the hospital, aren't we? Well, let's say, at least we can't miss a 100%. I wouldn't be surprised if we got... If we had to, Also, can you reposition in a way that might see this guy? No. Don't think you will kill this guy, actually. Alright, please hit him. I don't want to burn... Okay, thank you. I don't want to burn my rapid target on one guy. Alright, I guess we're going to... Quick zap. Incapacitate. Yeah, see, I kind of figured he'd be dead at this point, so I didn't think I'd have to burn quick zap. But apparently, apparently we have to burn quick zap because we are not capable of hitting a 94% chance to hit. But whatever. We're making progress, even if that progress is slowly but surely killing me. Okay, thankfully they missed. Because if they do land a hit, I have to say I'm going to be very upset that they hit me and I can't hit guy 2 feet away from me. Hey, the basic grunt can land a hit better than we can.
Taking damage.
Problem is we don't have any AoEs, so dealing with these guys is going to be tricky. Especially with that other pod off in the distance. So, what I'm thinking we're gonna do is we could try collateral damage here and destroy Mox's cover. But it looks like it's very picky about where we can select this. Right here. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Destroy their cover. Deal a very, very small amount of damage. But I guess any amount of damage is better than no damage. Can you get into a position that'll be beneficial to us? I think so. Yeah, so grapple up to here. Yeah, let's scoot over and shoot you. Okay, no kill. Perfect. That's actually what we want. So you get relocation, which means you'll be able to get death from above here in a second. Now, before we do that, we do need to start picking off these guys as well. So I'm thinking hold that thought. Do we have any form of, I don't think we do. I don't think we have any kind of AoE. Ooh. 86. Okay, yeah, I'm honestly just not gonna risk it. I guarantee you we're gonna miss. And it's gonna be stupid and make me very angry. So let's pop rapid target on this guy and pray that our Lunkbach can land the hit. 96, that sounds pretty good to me. And you should deal bonus damage. Fantastic. Blood trail, love to see it. Alright, so that leaves us with you, you, and you. There's 5 targets left. The sniper should be able to deal 2 of them. So we'll have you clean up whatever the rest of the team can't quite deal with. Is there any way we could get a claymore out here and hit 2 people? No. No one's close enough. We might be able to get these 2. Actually, the problem is he needs to throw it and then activate it. So yeah, I don't think there's any way we can do that. So I think we just take the shot. Oh wait, and we still need to kill him. Alright, yeah, just shoot him. There. Oh, I hate this game. I actually truly hate this game sometimes. Actually incredible. Well, looks like we're leaving 3 targets alive, so I guess let's try to make it not Mox then. And just pray that these cannon fodder random units aren't going to instantly snipe us from across the map. Because I'm not going to be surprised if they have better accuracy than our soldiers do. Alright, let's see. What are you going to do? Okay, a miss. Thank God. Can that happen 2 more times? Another miss. One more.
Fire on this position.
Overwatch, okay. I'm actually incredibly surprised he didn't immediately just pop somebody. Alright, let's take you out. Oh, we should have reloaded first. That's fine, we can deal with it.
Reload complete.
Okay, I'm just gonna combat protocol. Because I'm just not dealing with this. My blood pressure is already skyrocketing, and we're like, what, I don't know, 15 minutes into an episode? 88. Alright, let's go. We got this. I was expecting a miss. I just said we got this, but I was lying.
I'm on the move.
Alright. So let's grab this. Do we want to just risk it and reload here and hope that a pod doesn't show up and just shoot us because they get a reaction or whatever? Ah, we'll reload. Same with you.
Back online.
Alright. I guess we start scooting forward. Now, unfortunately, we destroyed all the cover.
Affirmative, Commander.
Surprisingly, didn't immediately see an enemy. Can I... Please. Oh, you don't count as cover. Honestly, I kind of want to just get our concealment, which for some reason isn't activating. So let's get you closer. I am going to move you back just a tiny bit because I don't trust the game not to have a pod show up and shoot us in the butt.
Long range movement.
Alright, yeah, we'll just kind of chill.
Overwatch.
And, you know, if you can overwatch, go ahead.
Roger.
Alright, yeah, I'm glad we put our guys in cover, because otherwise these guys would have just immediately sniped someone. Oh, wow. Very nice. That was a really good Overwatch.
Enemy target eliminated.
Now, you shot twice earlier. Can you shoot twice now? No? I don't understand how it works. Wait, do you shoot when we reveal a pod? I don't remember. Alright, well. You're not concealed, are you? No, no sir. You don't believe in concealment around these parts. Ooh, you're not gonna be able to see anybody, are you? Ooh, wait, hold on. If we come up here, you can see someone. Alright, good enough. I'm gonna say, watch as I say good enough and he misses. We could spray again. What are the odds of you getting the kill on this guy? It's 8 health. As long as you don't graze, please don't, and we'll be fine. Okay. Ooh, every shot. Even, I've said before, if it isn't 100%, it's a miss. Well, there's a part 2 to that, where even if it is 100%, there's still a chance you graze and don't deal like any damage. So, nothing is guaranteed. The world is a liar and a cheat. Don't... Baba Booey. You know what I mean? Let's... I guess see if we can't get closer and maybe have a better chance to hit this guy. Let's rapid target. I would love to hit him and kill him. I was gonna combat protocol him, but that's probably not gonna happen. Alright, so 69 for that. Nice, but also not really. Alright, there we go. Whew.
Target destroyed.
I'll say, with how this started out, I would not have been all that surprised if we just we missed him like 3 times. Okay, 4 enemies remaining plus whatever reinforcements. I think... Okay, reinforcements are landing behind us, which should be okay. As long as they're not anything like too bad. 3 enemies is a little annoying. That means we actually have to dedicate most of our squad to deal with that. If it was like 2, our sniper might be able to pick them all off, but actually no, I think that's a pretty healthy pod too. So we really need our overwatches to land. Alright, solid. I think we have one more, right? No, we don't. Wait, yeah, no. A graze, but I'll take it because he's ruptured. Interesting placement. Very interesting placement. Well, I guess just start shooting. Nice. And then do we want you to hit one of the healthier targets? We'll see about that. Also, they just did not even pretend to care about cover, huh? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Get pranked, idiot. Screw you. Perish. 29 damage. Yeah, that's what you deserve. Rot in the ground. Okay. So, like I said, it's a little annoying because we actually had to dedicate a decent amount of our resources to dealing with that. So I don't really want to push up too hard now. I kind of want to grab this though, but I don't want to risk it. So I guarantee you I'm going to move forward and the last enemy pod is going to be like, oh, howdy, we're exactly close enough to see you. And then my blood pressure just goes kaboom. So let's scoot forward. Reload. We need you to reload. I would love for our mech to also reload soon. I'd also love to go back into concealment. That is kind of our shtick. Okay, that does not reveal a pod. So... move to here, you move to here, and then reload. We have probably like 2-3 turns before next set of reinforcements. I think we can wait.
Overwatch protocol engaged.
Okay. Very interesting placement. And when I say that, I mean you guys are just kind of all over this building. Where's our Overwatch? I feel cheated. Where's our Overwatch shot? What a Spectre. Ooh. I think that's a kill, actually. I'll take it. Was that a Spectre in here? That's gross. God, I wish you had good aim. Alright, please kill it. Come on, come on. Oh, why must I suffer? Honestly, I'm just tempted to bench Lunchbox and just stop fielding him because he's really not good. Every time I field Lunchbox, he just misses so many important shots. Also, why do you have 0 cover? Why do you have defense? Why do you have 10 defense? Is it because of the stupid thing where I think it was one of the events I can't remember the name of. That is actually annoying. We're gonna holo target you. I didn't think we needed to because our entire team is flanking you, but We're not gonna get a kill. Oh, I don't think I think we low rolled that. Well, alright. Finish him off, I guess. Thank God we have death from above, though. Didn't we even give you... Yeah, we gave you an elite scope. Come on, Lunchbox. You're really dropping the ball. How do we want to push this? Because there's 2 left, and I don't think we can deal with both of them. I don't think we can even see either of them. Let's push you forward, I guess. And open the door and see what we see. We honestly could just spray, but I don't think I want to. We'll Overwatch. I really wanted to zap something for free, but I don't think that's happening. Yeah, we could scan, but at this point it's not worth it. Just reload. That's not the reload key. Brain turned off. My blood pressure's destroyed my brain. You shoot a grenade at me. Yep. Youch. Ooh. Oh, it's a codex. That's not as bad. Overwatching codex. Wow, you are taking some serious damage here. Okay, well, for starters, you need to get out of the acid. Let's fire off a quick zap. Because we need to move you somewhere you can heal. So just throw this out. If you hit him, that's great. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, you climb out of the acid. Into a position that won't get you overwatched.
Corrosive substance detected.
And then heal yourself. Perfect. And then I saw we had another heal. Can we heal our mech? I don't think anyone else is injured. No, okay, interesting. Alright, what's your shot on the codex? Probably not great. 86. I don't trust it. Oh, but I want someone else to take the shot first. Okay, yeah. Gonna have to trust it. Lunchbox, you're a failure. Lunchbox, please. I need you to do your job, man. Okay, well, at least you should be able to deal with these two. I don't have any words for how upset I am right this second. Because, wow, we are just getting screwed by RNG over and over and over and over again.
Heading to location.
Oh my lord. Okay, well, don't want to shoot him. I need to deal with the codex, which we're just not going to. Well, might as well take the shot, I suppose. Hey. Alright, well, at least that's one of them dead. Is there any spot you can see the code or the guy without walking to the acid? No, I don't think so. Can you come deal with the codex then? No, I don't think so. Especially since the game won't let me select the tile I want to. Yeah, if I had a guaranteed hit, I would come over here, but I don't. And I don't trust me to hit that. Because I guarantee we'll take a shot, we'll miss, and then the codex will just like walk over here and just one-tap him. So we're going to overwatch that. So we don't really have a better choice.
Heading there now.
Alright, you go get ready to fight him.
Target in range. Move to hack the
Brad, I'm gonna
console.
actually maul you. Hey, where are you going? Don't disable my weapon, you douche.
I hope they brought more than that.
Ow. You know what? Go punch him. That'll teach this codex. Disable my weapon, I'm disabling you.
X-ray neutralized.
Alright, can you see? You can. Fantastic. That is good news. Can you hit him is the bigger question. We still can't see him. Okay, well. Okay, we can heal him, so that's good news at least. Alright, I don't think we have a holo targeter on anyone else. I mean, we do have it on you, but you're not going to be able to get in there and actually do anything of value. And the ladder has melted by the looks of it. Okay. I guess we just shoot him a bunch. Insufficient ammo. I think you need like full ammo to get any use of that, which is kind of lame, but whatever. Big damage. Wow, that's some big damage. Is there any way we can kill him this turn?
I'll need a resupply soon.
No, but I think he has a punch ability, so... And we have a slightly better chance to hit, so come on, you got this. There you go, Lunchbox. That's what... Wait, no, you're a failure still. You didn't kill him. Okay, hold on. Wait, we can finish him off. It's fine. We can do this. Actually, can we just go punch him? No, that's not gonna get a kill. So it's 85%. 85 is 0. Cover doesn't matter. The guy's just gonna punch us if we miss anyway. You know what? Actually, screw that combat protocol. We won't miss because we physically can't. Ooh. Well, at least that's over with. That was a mission. That is a way to start this episode. I don't know, man. You just go like stand here, but at a slight distance, so the acid doesn't like decide to walk over at us.
Additional hostiles moving on this position.
Alright, let's have you... Nope, that's not even close to what I just clicked. Nope, still... Please. Okay, let's have you do this. Because everyone's full health. Yeah, we're all full health.
Initiating remote interface.
Yeah, big intel. Mainly for the bonus to your hack.
Beginning hack sequence.
Status confirmed. We have control of the network tower. The signal is going out.
Alright. That was kind of painful, but we did it. Wounded. Bruh. 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 Man, that is painful. We have 1 missing health and we're in the hospital for 2 days. Okay, well, we do get danger sense now. And I think we will grab it because danger sense is pretty good. I think we want total combat as well. And 11 XP for me. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, what do you get? Danger sense on a sniper isn't as valuable. Light 'em up doesn't work on a sniper. Dead shot, sure, better crit chance. And then aggression, sure, more crit chance. That sounds good. And then for you, Lunchbox, is there a thing that makes you hit targets? Gives a shiv a 3 HP regenerating shield. Not super useful. Launches a long-range barrage of missiles up into the sky. The missiles then come crashing down to the target location on the next turn, dealing massive damage to all enemies still within the target area. This ability can only be used twice per mission. I think this would be a lot better for a sniper type build. I love that we got rapid fire because we did plan to switch him out to a different weapon. And honestly, we could give him... What I could do is switch him out to a plasma minigun that the mech has, which would allow him to hopefully be a lot more useful, because he just isn't cutting it as a sniper. So still going Javelin Strike. Honestly though, I think I'm gonna do that now. Ooh, wait, maybe not. I don't think we have the resources to do that now. Balls. What is a mech soldier? That's you. Okay, what weapon are you using? The BSG-25 plasma minigun, which I'm pretty sure we only have a single one of. So let's take a quick peek here. I don't remember. Is this where we were supposed to build this weapon, or did we have to build it in the other location? I thought we could build it here. Yeah, BSG plasma minigun. We're out of alien alloys. Oh, now the problem is our mech just got injured, so we don't really have a great team to send off on that mission I wanted to go on. But I'm dedicated to try to never skip a liberation mission because this is taking too long. And when I say that, I think I said it, maybe I said it at the beginning of this episode, I don't remember anymore. But I want to try to not pass up on liberation missions because, like I said, this is taking a little longer than I would like it to. Okay, we're gonna make a quick detour. This is gonna eat up some of our time, but we can boost our intel, or boost our infiltration, so I'm not that worried. But I do want... Wait, are you not selling alloys? Bro, since when do you not sell alloys? You sell them every time I've been here. Oh, you're such a dirtbag. Well, that was a waste of my time. I guess I could sell stuff while I'm here, but I don't really need the supplies. I need the intel, or the alloys. Alright. Let's see what we can put together for this team. Okay. Ooh, that's... You're tired. Bro, that is a darn shame that you're tired. Tough it up. You're a robot. Alright. Oh, I really don't want a field lunchbox. You know what? Actually, here's what we're gonna do. Before we do this, we're going to come in here and we'll do a little bit of funny business. We're gonna take lunchboxes upgrades off. Then we're going to find our mech and we're going to borrow this. You can have, I don't know, man, big gun, sure, why not? Actually, you know what, before I do that, let me give you like a really bad gun. That way I'll see that and hopefully remember to swap that out back to something more useful. Oop, that's not the right button. BSG plasma minigun. Yes. Alright, now... Actually, having a pistol might be beneficial now. Wait, can I give you a grapple hook? That'd be funny. Imagine a Shiv just grappling to high ground. Okay, so... Oop, that's not it. I want... an elite scope on you, just right from the get-go, because I know your aim is abysmal. Probably a hair trigger, and it would be very beneficial if I could read what this did, but alright, hair trigger, and then probably an auto loader. Yeah, let's do an auto loader, and also make the gun the same color as our spark. That's a little too dark. That's the exact same color, whatever. Alright. Now he can take advantage of some of his other abilities, and hopefully being close quarters means he won't miss every single shot and destroy my will to live. I kind of want to give him microstim implants here, Especially if he's gonna be, yeah, let's do it. Especially if he's gonna be more close quarters. He kind of needs it. Wait, max on one soldier. What do you mean by that? Oh, I think I gave you tracer rounds at some point, didn't I? And then it just broke and I can't do that anymore, huh? Secondary system. Did we ever build better shields for you? Probably not.
Commander.
I don't think I'm going to now, actually. Because I'm going to put it on, or bluntly, I don't care enough for you, Lunchbox. I'm sorry to say it, but we field you so infrequently. Alright, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with being tired. That is a true shame, but yeah, we kind of need you. Also, how are you tired? You're a robot. Okay, do we have anyone else? We have our Psi operative that we never named, who is still decorated after Nina. I guess that means it is time to spin the wheel. Alright, let me actually, before I spin the wheel, actually put it on screen so you can see it. Cyrus Becker. What is your ideal build? Something melee or close range specialist. Close combat specialist. I don't think we're gonna build any more close quarter combat characters for the rest of this game. Because I think the majority of what we're doing is adding medics or characters that can supplement extra damage in the other teams where they're missing it. And I don't think any team is really missing close quarter combat. So you'd probably be closer to like long range damage and stuff like that. So either a support of some kind or long range damage. So I think I will just make you the Psi soldier. So let me go ahead and do that real fast and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is what I came up with. And in the description for his character, it said, where is it? Let me see. Basically, it was a soldier from the nurturing camps, trained and conditioned to obey and revere the mechanical overlord since birth. So basically, a guy who was a human, basically born to serve the robots. And it's supposed to be, they follow orders and succeed no matter the cost or sacrifice, and it's a huge honor. So I was thinking that what would be kind of neat to kind of go along with that and still make it fit, try to fit the class I'm giving him, but also make it fit his character's story, is that same idea where it was like a person that was basically born and raised as like for the aliens, but they, or for the robots I mean, but they were either, you could either say experimenting, or they were they like noticed a natural aptitude for psionics in this soldier. So they, instead of just turning him into a standard drone or like you know, mechanic or just like glorified janitor basically, they were like, alright, well let's upgrade you to modify and boost your psionic capabilities. So kind of like the Templar, he is like still human to some extent, but almost entirely psionic, or robotic I mean. And you can kind of tell that, like, hold on, let me zoom in on the face, that there's like a lot of augmentations that have been done to the head. So like, you could argue one of two things, because his character says he basically serves willingly, I think. Yeah, he serves willingly because it's like a high honor. So you could either say that he is not part of the hive mind, but just serves anyway. So he has a chip in his head probably that lets him communicate with the hive mind, but is not directly a part of it. So like, they can give him orders and he can obey, but they're not like directly controlling him, so he can use his psionic abilities as he sees fit. Or you could argue, just like everyone else, he is just another cog in the machine. However you would prefer to look at it. But I the way I'm kind of looking at his character is almost a mix of a stalker from Half-Life 2 and Darth Vader, basically. So someone, the strong psionic abilities of Darth Vader, and then like the horribly disfigured body of, well, both Darth Vader and a stalker. But more so, well, no, actually they're both, I would say more so the stalker, but no, they're both just horrifically disfigured. But with the body, I went with, oh, is that gonna, oh, let me pick the shins because that's easier to show. His arms and legs both have already been like severed and replaced with like robotic parts, but they're like lightweight robotic parts. They're not like heavy duty combat oriented parts, because he's not one of like the shock troopers who are going to be like on the front lines clearing out camps and stuff. He's probably going to be in the middle of a team. So the AI didn't spend like a tremendous amount of their armor, or like resources, I mean, to build him like really heavy armor. Instead, they're making him efficient, and they're like, okay, well, you don't need to be physically strong, and you don't need to be all that fast. You just need to be able to keep up with the team. And so that's exactly what they've designed and augmented his body to do. But for the most part, his head and torso are still like biological. So like his torso is in a kind of like a I don't know how you would explain it, like a, oh, actually, you know, hold on, it's probably, well, bodysuit. Yeah, I guess that's basically what I mean. But yeah, it's like a skin tight suit with limited armoring on it. So yeah, when we go over to his loadout, it's pretty much what you would expect. However, I gave him this advanced Psiamp, and I also gave him Tempest Gauntlet, so I'm interested to see how that's going to work. But that does give him the ability to get close range if he needs to be. But he'll probably stay at a distance and try to zap things with his mind. Also, apparently has a Psi Bayonet. Interesting. I'll have to experiment with that. But yeah, so he's going to stay at a distance and deal with enemies further away. But he does have a weapon that is capable. But yeah, for the most part, he is going to kind of be trying to aid the rest of the team. But yeah, right now he doesn't have the most amount of stuff unlocked, so he's pretty low rank. Actually, you know what we could do real quick is give him a combat stim. I'm not exactly sure what. Oops. Probably a Psi offense chip of some kind. We could give him will. It's not really what I want though. We have an advanced Psi offense, which would work. I was hoping for something like superior, but I don't believe we have a Psi offense. Yeah, I don't think we have any superior ones, which is unfortunate. But I think an advanced one will be fine for now. Alright. So, with that, we now have 5 people ready to infiltrate. I kind of want one more guy, but I don't really want to make one more guy. Screw it. We'll speedrun this. Alright, let me bring the wheel back up. Alright, let's see. Who is next? Atreus Simmons. That, also, I just completely clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, yeah. Atreus Simmons, heavy tank. Let me look at what all the squads are, and I'll be right back. All right, way too long later. So in between 3 seconds ago when you were just watching to now, a full hour has passed. Actually a little bit more than that, because I actually realized as I paused the recording that I had an assignment due in 30 minutes. So I went and did that. And then what I did after I went back to getting ready to record, I looked at every single squad we have. I looked at every soldier we have in each squad, and I kind of made a breakdown of what is still needed. So currently, I think he's gonna fulfill, I think Fortress is gonna join Victory. Now, Victory already has Bunker, which is going to kind of fulfill a similar role, but Bunker is also a Grenadier, and Fortress is going to be purely Overwatch and shooting. He's going to shoot. That's his shtick, is shooting, and lots of shooting. So, in my head, I think it's like a nice defensive duo. Bunker and Fortress side by side, holding down the front lines, just laying down suppressing fire on literally everything that's anywhere. So yeah, Fortress is going to, because if I remember, Bunker has the Gunner Tree, Sentinel, and then the Grenadier, whereas Fortress has Infantry, Sentinel, and Gunner. So he's going to be a little bit more focused on just actually like literally suppressing things or shooting them and so on and so forth. And to that end, I gave him the PCS unwavering stance. So while he is on Overwatch or suppressing a target, he gets 15 defense and 1 armor, and if he takes damage, that does not break the suppression. And I'm wondering if I'm assuming that also applies to Overwatch. Like, he cannot be shot and have his Overwatch end. And then later, when he gets more abilities, he's going to be able to get Sentinel, which will let him fire twice on Overwatch. Covering fire, which is going to basically put a penalty on anything he shoots at, if I'm not mistaken. Ever vigilant, so he's not going to have a ton of mobility, but if he dashes, he'll pop into Overwatch. Guardian, which will, so he'll get 2 shots and then possibly 3rd, even 4th, ready for anything. When he shoots Overwatch, kill zone, Overwatch but in a cone, and then High Noon automatically fires back at things. So he's going to be very defensive. Just looking over at his loadout, he has a minigun, because, you know, it makes sense. The gauntlet, because I made one design, had to go back and load because I decided I wanted this build instead. But the other build was going to be, what was it? It's Sentinel, Infantry, and whatever the flamethrower thing for the gauntlet is. Because I figured you would get that, like, defensive smoke when you shoot your flamethrower, and that would be pretty, like, accurate, or like it would be character accurate, I think. But also I kind of like the idea of the flamethrower, because it's like you could keep things at bay with it. Plus, I guess things start to get closer, he has more options, so he can just like kind of torch a group of enemies, and he gets, I think, 1 rocket. And then he gets a hollow targeter, because that's going to help him absolutely demolish targets that needed demolishing. So yeah, then design-wise, let's see, let's go to the shins. Actually, I could probably... Does that look good? I think that doesn't. That kind of sticking out of his butt. And then probably the same with the shins, I assume. Yeah, nothing's gonna show up. Yeah, so I just made him very, very tanky looking. So like his armor's just very thick. So he can just kind of be up on the front line. Same deal with Bunker. The way I imagine it is like the two of them form a wall. Fortress is in front and like the face of the wall, and then Bunker is like kind of behind him a little bit, but not like, he's also on the front lines, and he's like lobbing grenades over Fortress and like suppress. Have you guys played Army of Two? I basically just imagine that these two guys just like on the front lines, just like eating shots for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and maybe even a midnight snack, and not even being phased as these two just get flooded with bullets. Now, granted, that probably won't work too well in game, but lore-wise, I think that's cool. But yeah, so he'll be joining Victory. Now, I think the only 3 characters we need left for our 3 remaining teams is we need a medic for Timberwolf, we need some sort of either sniper or scout for Keystone, and then probably a sniper for Grizzly. So, I think last episode I ended up saying I will likely not need a sniper, but I was mistaken. And so when I made... I want to say it was when I made On Loan, the preferred class was Sniper, but I made them into a Heavy, I think, who got put onto the like shock team or drop team or whatever they're going to be called. So if you, the person who made this character, if you would prefer your character be turned into a sniper, I can move them off the drop team and put them on either, what was it, let's see, either Grizzly or Keystone. But if you like being on the drop team, I'll just leave you where you are. So yeah, if you are actually still watching this series, let me know what you think. If you want your character moved to a sniper position, or if you're fine with them staying where they are, like I said, let me know in the comments, and I will try to do that. I would say next episode, but I guess whenever I see the response. Or if I never see a response, we'll just keep going with how things are. But yeah, so for the time being, this squad looks pretty good to me. But yeah, it was time consuming going through every squad. I drew a little, or I took a screenshot and kind of drew on it, so I could get, or it'd be easier for me to like keep tabs on what. Actually, speaking of, let me quickly mark down Victory as having a character. That way, I don't forget later. But yeah. We need 3 more people, and I think we have, what, 4 more? We have 4 more characters, or viewer soldiers. So, I'll have to figure out where to squeeze 1 more person in somewhere. That way, because I feel like it would be kind of unfortunate if every person who submitted a soldier got in except 1 person, and they just didn't get in because of, the wheel just never landed on them. So yeah, I'll see if I can't make everybody, because like I said, I need 3 soldiers anyway. We have 4 viewer soldiers. I just need to figure out where to put the last guy. Honestly, worst case scenario, he could get put on like he could be doing covert op and or hunting for the faceless that I still have yet to hunt down. Alright, let's hopefully do 1 more mission, maybe a small mission, because we're already at, like, what? We're already at about an hour, give or take. An hour before editing. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and scan with the Reapers, I guess, for now.
New course.
But yeah, whether or not I do another mission will depend on how tough the mission's gonna look. Alright, shrapnel shells. Nice. Key shells, HE shells, and munition mount. I guess we never did build this. Oh hey, we finished this. I guess we might as well start another interrogation. Because, like, there's no reason not to. What do we have? Moderate, tiny, moderate, minuscule. Viper or Muton? Well, the Viper's faster. Let's do that. And then, do we have any sort of robotic friends currently in base? Do we have anybody at base? Okay. So... Oh, no, yeah, this works. I guess I just never built it this time around. I feel like there was a reason, because I really, really, really like these HE shells, so I don't know why I wouldn't have built it already. Huh. Alright, whatever. That will be very, very handy, especially for Adam Chunk, who's going to get a drastic upgrade, and probably to our mech sniper as well. Alright, yeah, let's just keep going. Ooh, another mission. Free captured rebels. Okay, I'm not too upset about missing out on that. Liberation. Okay, I'm a little upset about missing out on that one. Now, if I really wanted to, I could make another team, but I'm not going to. That's going to take way too long. Okay. 2 hours. Bro. 2 hours? I don't know if I can even get a team available in that amount of time. Ooh, I don't think we're going to be able to get that one. I could try to boost Menace. The thing is, I'm worried about by the time I fly up here, fly over here, boost, do the mission, then fly over here, the mission will already be over. Well, might as well try, I guess. Let me click on Menace, boost. 8. Oh wow, that is easy peasy. Who do we send? The mechs. All right, let's do it.
Menace 1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Also, on the topic of where everyone's going, Cowabunga is he's getting moved over to Blackguards. 'Cause they don't really have an AoE type character. Or my idea is he can go over there, be the AoE and some armor shredding. Because he'll have these grenades, but I'm also thinking there's like, I know there's shredder rounds, so I could give him shredder rounds and grenades, and that way everyone can get their wish of me finally putting some armor shredding on that team. But yeah, so he can be AoE and armor shred for that team. We already built our medic for the main team. Our mech is going to be joining these robots, these big mech lads. And then, is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Yeah, the Fortress is going to be joining Victory. Yeah. Okay, so we're getting kind of close to having 7 people on each team. Now we just have to wait for
Follow mode engaged.
what is his name? Our Proxian. We just have to wait for our Proxian to finish his training.
Armed.
For a second I thought he moved into a position we couldn't see him, and I'd be a little annoyed. Still a little annoyed that you're breathing. Where? Okay, there you are. I'll say, we want you to stay hidden. So who can come deal with this? Do you have a pistol? You sure do. Alright, yeah, let's get you closer.
Freedom lies in being bold.
I love that we just vaporize things as we run through it. Please don't miss. You didn't miss. You did not miss. Okay, can you please kill him? I'd really love not to waste our main ammo. Okay, there we go.
No survivors.
Okay, let's move forward first, and then we can activate stock. It does neuter our mobility a bit, but this will hopefully... Wait, where are we going? We have to go this direction. Not gonna have good high ground anywhere, it seems. I guess we could come over here.
follow mode engaged.
Yeah, and then Cowabunga, our resident smaller fella. Okay, let's put you up here. There's something satisfying about using sparks. Sparks are cool. I wish the vanilla sparks were more interesting and like more diversified. That's that's actually how this series started. I was planning a sparks only run, and then through mods I ended up being like, well, you know, let's make it so it's robots only, so I could add the shivs.
Autopilot detected. Aiming to destroy.
I was hoping I wouldn't encounter a pod right now. But yeah, I wanted shivs only, or I was like, yeah, we could add robots and then sparks, and then I was like, well, what about augmented soldiers? So we just kind of kept adding things. I think a spark only run would still be interesting. Now, what is less interesting right now is the fact that these guys are breathing. Okay, we probably want to hit someone with a power shot here. Unfortunately, we probably, no. I say we could have probably gone for the other power shot, but I don't think it would have hit anything anyway. Okay, so we can hit someone with this. Probably this guy, just because we could actually kill him. That does mean you need to move, which means we'll probably end up overdriving. We want to incendiary grenade the stun lancer? Kind of, honestly. Can we incendiary? Yeah, we can. And we will. I don't know how I keep managing to throw it instead of use the thing, but whatever. If it works, it works. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to burn an ability or two here, which is a little tragic. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of stroll right up here. Try not to push too far so we don't aggro another pod. So we can probably deal with these guys, but I don't think we can deal with two pods. I'm gonna try to keep you concealed for the time being, and then yeah, let's just try to vaporize this man. We didn't kill, which means we're probably gonna have to do something about him. We could go in for a punch. Wait. Interesting. Where is your normal punch? Oh. Wait, do you not have like a normal... Oh yeah, here we go. We could go for a punch. I'm just worried we're... Ah, fine, whatever. Let's just hope we don't activate another group. Bonk. Oh my lord. There... Oh, well, I think you have a Blade Storms type thing or something, probably, hopefully. Do we really want to break concealment already? Do you attack things that are close by? You have lightning reflexes. don't think you do have an ability. Wait, adaptive strike. No, that's not it. Yeah, I know our flamethrower guy has. I know Fisto can punch things that are nearby. Who else gets like the opportunity to whack things? I could have sworn it was you. Alright, we're just gonna let it play out. I'm not gonna break your concealment yet. Worst case scenario, our armor will hopefully eat it.
Guard mode online. Thermal systems active.
Alright, so here comes reinforcements. Yeah, I'm like, there's two people who can punch, and I'm like 90% sure our shotgun guy can punch. Like things that move nearby him. Like 90% sure. So that's, you're on fire, you're still burning.
Hostile pilot detected, aiming to destroy.
Moving to position.
Come back outside, yes. No, well, close enough. You don't have a punch. Alright, well, yeah, it's only 3 damage, that's not a big deal.
Updated tactical assessment. Red Chinese presence detected.
So, who else does? I could have sworn we had 2 people on the team who can punch things that move nearby him. Is it you? Do you punch things? It is you! Huh. I would not have expected our sniper to be the one. We have death from above. Well, okay, death from above isn't gonna really do much, but we can get a kill and then reload. I mean, technically, if we want, we can shoot our pistol at something too. Oh no, never mind. We cannot. I lied. Okay. I would love to come over here and shoot this guy, but we need a way to do so. Also, we cannot see him. Bro is concealed. I guess we'll pop into close range mode and see if we can get a little bit closer. 80, that's better than the 60. A graze is not much better though. Do we want to burn him again? Let's move you over. You can take a pot shot at him. Shoot his buttocks. Alright, good damage. He's still alive though. I guess just walk up and blast him.
Follow mode engaged. Engaging enemy pilot.
Ooh, that's not what I want to see right now. Well, at least I don't think the Spectre can really do much, except the only person it can really do anything to is Cowabunga. Alright, well, in that case, I guess... Oh, that's not gonna... Well, the fire will probably kill. Yeah, the 2 damage from the fire will likely kill them. So, what do we do about these guys? Ah... We could just blast the thing. 6 damage? Yeah, sure, why not? If we're lucky, it'll call in Lost near them. Ooh, but we can get a cheeky shot here. And it's another graze. It's always a graze. I think we're going to probably have to augment our speed. Let's toggle off that. Ooh, I was hoping we'd get a little closer than that. Really, you can't see him from here. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to come over here and augment our speed. Alternatively, we could bombard. No, that's not gonna do anything of real value. It's not gonna do a whole lot either. Yeah, I think we're just going to augment. How much damage does our punch do? 7. 7 punch could actually hurt quite a bit, but I think we'll pass for now. Wait, can we get to where we need to be from here? Yes, I think we can. Alright, let's scoot up to here. And then we're gonna actually get to take advantage of our stealth for once. Nice. No kill though, unfortunately. Oh, we left him at 1 health. We could just zoom over here, get a free wallop on him. Let's just pray we're not gonna activate another pod in this process. I think we 100% did. No, wait, no, that's Mox.
Democracy.
Well, you know, while we're over here, actually.
Objective reached.
Oh, wait, you already augmented your speed. Oh. This damage is immense, it says. Well, we should just, yeah, screw it. This seems like the best time to use this ability. That seems like the best time we could have ever hoped to use that ability. And I think it worked to great success because we just nuked Mox. So the problem is these two will hopefully not just start beating on us now that we're stunned. Alright, defend our boy. Wait, is there... Oh, that was our flamethrower guy too, wasn't it? That's unfortunate because he's kind of our best at dealing with the Lost. Honestly, I'll take this. Blazing Pinions is kind of garbage. Oh, don't shoot him. Wait, that's not who I was expecting you to shoot. Wait, you're still alive. Wow, and you actually landed that hit? Wow. That's some serious hot garbage. Alright, well, you know... Suck a fat one. Okay. Let's have you... I will overdrive, but we won't shoot infinite times. We'll shoot, I think, what? Our Adam Chunk can shoot 4 times, I believe, if he doesn't move. So we'll shoot 4 times. Alright, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And our last shot is gonna go right into this guy. Yeah, we will not fire anymore, even though he totally could. I kind of want to shoot the Lost, but I'm not going to. Man, I'm really annoyed about that, because now he's gonna be in the hospital for a very long time. We just got him out of the hospital. Ooh. How do we want to deal with this? Yeah, let's get you up here. I'm kind of tempted to just chuck a plasma grenade over here at these guys. Oh, that won't even kill though. What if we... We need to scoot to like right here, I think. I'm surprised they didn't target us with blazing pinions. Oh, we're just a little bit short here. Alright, we'll do this. I think there's a guy inside, so we'll hopefully deal with him too. We didn't deal with anything. Alright, well... I think we will chuck this plasma grenade out here. And then you can come up here and kill this guy.
Follow mode engaged.
Yeah. So the blazing pinions will likely kill the other Lost. Even though you have a shot, oh, you can shoot infinitely, we're not gonna do that. Alright, yeah, so blazing pinions is actually just useless. Oh my lord. Hey, look at that. It actually hit something. Our boy's back. You know, we haven't used our shotgun yet. Let's do that. Nice. Alright. We'll use a gremlin heal. Yeah, we'll use a gremlin heal. I don't think you have any sort of like hacking ability, so I don't think it really matters who grabs the case. So you're right here, might as well. Also, let's oh.
To restore democracy.
Yeah, let's call in an evac preemptively. So I'm like 90% sure we have to do that.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Sure, whatever.
Objective 1-5. Status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Oh boy. I am ready for bed. It is currently 1:30. So I'm about ready to wrap this mission up and
Providing backup.
hit the hay.
Advancing.
But yeah, I think this will, after this mission, we'll probably call it. I think I'm going to send the boys on their next mission, but other than that, yeah, this will probably be close to the end of the episode. We have to deal with a swarm showing up, which is a little annoying, but I think we can deal with that pretty easily. Especially if they stick relatively close together. you have your power shot? No, that's on cooldown. What if we switch to long range mode and use the other power shot? How many things can we hit with this? I think that's all of them. Yeah, we can hit all of them. So that means we have to move you so you don't get blasted. Come on. There we go.
Is the sovereign right of
Oh, do they have... Oh, that's annoying.
not an option. All systems nominal area classified.
Oh, wow. 5 damage. Good lord. I forgot they have the ability to do that. Ooh, we have to move everybody, huh? This is more hassle than it was worth. Friendly fire. What are we friendly firing? Yes. I don't think we're actually friendly firing anything, but...
Accept our dominion.
Alright.
Follow mode engaged.
You shouldn't be hospitalized for a single point of damage, right? That'll be really annoying. Let's get you caught up with the rest of the gang. Oh, there's still another one of you. Apparently we missed someone. We'll just go ahead and remove this man. Bruh.
Warning, enemy pilot
Wait.
attacking.
They can attack you now when you're close to them? Hold on, I feel like these Lost are getting more and more abilities as this game progresses.
Engaging follow mode. Providing back.
So I don't remember all of them having Blade Storm. I definitely don't remember everyone or them being able to attack with whatever that ability's called, Close Combat Specialist or whatever.
Proximity.
Nice. Nice again. Come on. There we are. Love to see it. I want that twink obliterated.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Oh, we're over one. That's so annoying. Okay, yeah, so let's move you over here and then see if you can't zap this man with your pistol. Hey!
Target destroyed. Good shot.
Ejecting.
Let's get out of here.
This is Firebrand. Package is secure. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Nice.
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when we ace a mission like that.
Okay, 6 days isn't too bad. The lack of promotions, though. Only one promotion kind of hurts. However, you being max ranked is pretty cool. Yo, on the topic of the word ruthless, there's a song. What is it? I mean, it's called Ruthless, but like, yeah, it's a part of, I think it's Epic the Musical, which from what I understand is someone making a musical version of the Odyssey. And I think it's like fan made or something. I don't really know much about it, but I know the song Ruthless absolutely slaps. So yeah, if you haven't listened to that, go listen to it. And Yeah, hopefully they, like, I think they're like most of the way through, halfway through. They've made progress, but hopefully they can finish it, because I think it'd be kind of cool to listen to like the whole Odyssey in song form. All right, so let's see. Gain 1 damage and 20% chance to score a crit on all melee attacks, plus 1 melee damage. I don't know, that could be nice. Sacrifice, generate field, maybe. Chemical storm, perhaps. Don't you already have the ability to... Don't you have supernova? And that's... You already have an AoE ability? So another perhaps. And then nightmare fuel causes a panic. Costs 3 ammo. Ooh, 25% chance to panic. That's actually not very good. Wait, don't they already panic because they're on fire? I think we go with chemical storm. And probably ruthless. Yeah, alright. Yeah, before we end this episode, let's see if I can't... Oh, this is gonna, like, launch the mission, though, huh? Let's see, can we even make it to there in time? Oh, go away, UFO. I don't have time for your nonsense. Wait, do we actually have to infiltrate? Oh my lord. We have an hour. Oh no, we have less than an hour. The mission's basically expired already. So even with a boost, we're getting 37 to 39 enemies. Oh, I don't know if this team is really equipped to deal with that. While we're here, however, though, let's give you your thingamajig. Auxiliary. Yes. HE shells are nutty. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna be the move. 5 sparks versus 40 enemies. I don't know, we could, theoretically. That's just gonna be a really annoying mission. I don't want to. That's gonna be too annoying. Alright, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call this episode here. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.